Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Folly, and welcome to AP Podcast 1.1, which is dimensional analysis, which is converting for those of you who like simple words. So, sorry, Jack, that's for you. So, that's it. Let's get started. Oh, what's that? Or let's hear the start of that song again. All right. I hate units and want to cancel, kill them. I've been watching too many zombie shows lately. I've just started watching The Walking Dead, and I love it. So, convert 0.0035 weeks into seconds. So, 0.0035 weeks. Now, canceling things, killing them. It goes back to the idea that if I have 2/7 times 7/3, I think you can cancel these. Oh, look, they cancel. And I say kill them like a bad zombie. Always aim for the head. So if I have 0.0035 weeks and I want to convert it into seconds, I want to convert weeks into seconds directly, but I don't know, and neither do you, how many seconds are in a week. So I hate weeks, and I put it on the bottom, and I convert it into something I do know, like days. So 1 week is 7 days. Well, that's great. I've converted into days. I'm still wrong. Yeah. So now I'm going to try and convert days into seconds. Well, I can't do that yet. So I do know that 1 day is 24 hours. Bam, bam. So now I want to get rid of hours and go into seconds. Now I can go from hours into seconds, which I happen to know this, and so do half of you because you're little geniuses and have no lives and remember things like this. Those of you who have a social life would go, oh, hours to minutes, which would be 60 minutes in 1 hour, and then minutes to seconds because your mind is filled with such wonderful things as Honey Boo Boo's mommy's name and things like that. But I happen to know it's 3,600 seconds in 1 hour because I don't watch as much Honey Boo Boo as you. And my hours cancel. Notice the only units I have left are seconds. If I did this route, I would get 60 times 60, and you go, oh, that's 3,600. So that's it. So 0.0035 weeks times 7 times 24 times 3,600 is 2,116.8 seconds. And if you go, oh, sig figs, oh, we don't care in AP chemistry much. However many sig figs are in your given problem, you want to round to that many sig figs, or round to 3 sig figs. Both of those are fine. Either one of those is close enough to get it. So this has 2 sig figs. Notice these zeros are not significant. Zeros on the right are just placeholders. So if I put this in scientific notation, it would be 3.5 times 10 to the negative third. So that would have 2 sig figs. So my answer here should have 2 sig figs, which would be 2,100 seconds. Or if you use the even easier, use 3 sig figs all the time, you would get 2,120 seconds. And both are full credit. 2 right answers. Yeah. A cheetah runs 112 kilometers per hour. Convert to millimeters per day. All right, cheetah, go catch that. Go catch yourself a zebra. 112 kilometers per hour. By the way, I do expect you to know like minutes and days and stuff. And I want to go to millimeters first. So I'm going to hate kilometers, hate 9 kilometers, going into meters. There are 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. If you don't know deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, and kilo, look it up on Google and learn those. You need to know those by Monday. Okay? Kilometers cancel them in meters. I hate you. Now, I just want to point out when I have prefixes like this, I do want you to. Some people know that little count, the little thingamabobbers. If you can get the right answer and show enough work, I'm cool with it. But typically, if you have a prefix number, you go into the non-prefix number first. So you should know there's 1,000 meters in a kilometer. Then I go from meters into millimeters, and 1 meter is 1,000 millimeters. Now I want to go to hours. Now some people think whatever you want to cancel, you put on the bottom. No, whatever you want to cancel, you put diagonally. Hate you hours. And I'm going into days and days. 24 hours in 1 day. So I ask Mr. Calculator, 112 times 1,000 times 1,000 times 24. Oh, look, I had a little math genius that said times 1,000 squared. Oh, you're so smart. Oh, my calculator doesn't give it to me in scientific notation. It's 2.69 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 millimeters per day. And notice hours canceled, and all I have left is millimeters over days. An anthill in my yard is 3.54 centimeters cubed. What is its volume in meters cubed? 3.54 centimeters cubed times dividing bar. Okay, now if I want to go to meters cubed, you may think, oh, I know how to do this. I even know there's 100 centimeters in a meter, but if I did this, this is not true. If I did this the long way, and you don't need to do this the long way, I know there's one, and I did that wrong anyway. Oh, which reminds me, if I should happen to make a mistake in the podcast, which happens often enough, write down what time it happens and what I did wrong and what the right answer is, and you'll get an extra credit point for it. So 1 meter is 100 centimeters. That only cancels the third part. Then I have to do it again. So doing this 3 times cancels all of those. So if I have this, then I'd have 1 cubed over 100 centimeters cubed. Okay, and there's my answer. So 3.54 divided by 100 cubed is, hey, it gave me scientific notation this time, 3.54 e negative 6 meters cubed. Yay, anthills. Water clock with a radius of 5 centimeters loses 3.55 centimeters of height in 7 seconds. What is the rate in kilometers cubed per minute? Ooh. Okay, so what I have is radius of 5 centimeters loses this, so that means I need to find the volume of that. Okay? So water clock, we're going to assume that it is a circle, right? Radius of 3 of this. So area of a circle, pi r squared. Oh no, don't crash on me. It didn't. Pi r squared. So that would be pi times 25. Hey, look, I didn't show all my work. 25 times 3.14, 78.5 centimeters squared. And then the volume of it would be volume equals height times area. Ha ha ha! Oh, you'll get that later, Lauren, don't worry. So 3.55 times 78.5 is 3.55 times 78.5, 278.67 centimeters cubed in 7 seconds. So that means that I have 278.67 centimeters cubed over 7 seconds. Now notice how this didn't have to be a 1. Okay? So then what I'm going to do is get rid of my centimeters. 100 cubed centimeters cubed over 1 cubed meter cubed. And then 1 cubed meter cubed. Whoops, I did that wrong. Kilometers cubed. So 1,000 cubed. And then that gets me into the right top unit, but the bottom unit needs to be in minutes, so 60 seconds. Remember, diagonal, not bottom. 1 minute. And then you ask your calculator the answer for that. Things to know. 1 centimeter cubed equals 1 milliliter. You should know that, and that should be in your working memory. Density of water is 1 gram per centimeter. You should know that too. Water's density can change with temperature. That's rarely used, but every once in a while you need to know that water gets bigger as it gets warmer, which people think there's going to be flooding due to global warming, because increased flooding, because warm water is bigger. So then, we have floods. Good. My house in Indiana will be on the beach then. Conversion factors are definitions and have an infinite number of sig figs. Always round to 3 sig figs in AP Chem or AP Bio or AP Physics. Review. If you cube the unit, cube the numerical conversion factor. Oh, where's my song? Split units cancel top and bottom. You need to know deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, and kilo. Go here to learn about unit amazingness for extra credit on Pod Quiz. This is a really cool video, even cooler than what I showed you. And most importantly, perhaps, is